Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk about how to make your first festival amazing. Because your first festival could be a lot. You don't know what to expect. You're going out into a big field if you're at a camping festival. You're going into a big city like Lollapalooza. It's in the city of Chicago. Massive. Hundreds of thousands of people. It could be very overwhelming. But I'm going to tell you how to make it a great time for everybody, including your friends, yourself, and the people around you. So some of these tips might seem pretty obvious, but sometimes you don't really think about the obvious things, especially when the pre-festival jitters, the anxiety comes up. You're like, oh my God, I've never done this before. You know, that happens to the best of us. Even me. I've been to over 60 festivals in the last 6 years. A lot of festivals. And even still to this day, before I go to a festival, whether I've been there a few times or it's new, I still get the pre-festival jitters. I feel like it's something that, we're human. It happens to the best of us. So I'm going to give you some essentials here. First off, earplugs. These things will save your life. You need to protect your ears. Your ears are very important. Once you lose your hearing, that's it. There's really no cure. And on top of that, you can get what's called tinnitus, where you hear kind of ringing in your ears consistently, and it only gets worse. There isn't a cure for it. So something that you want to do, my grandma used to always tell me, "Hey, you're going to go deaf if you keep listening to music that loud," back in the day with my skull candies. And I was just like, you don't know what you're talking about. And now that I'm 28, I already have a little bit of tinnitus. Like it's there and it's noticeable. So don't be like me. Wear your earplugs. When I first started going to festivals, I didn't wear them. I was like, man, that's lame, whatever, whatever. And then after doing that for a couple years, I was like, this is actually kind of bad. Let me not do this to myself. So I use Eargasm. I love them. I've been using them for years, and they have always treated me well. High fidelity earplugs. I will do a actual full breakdown of that in another video, but earplugs. Also, comfortable shoes. You want to wear something that you're going to be walking all day. When I went to my first camping festival, which was Bonnaroo, my favorite festival personally, I walked 120 miles in 4 days. You want to be able to actually pace yourself. I'm kind of a gremlin, so I don't even know how I did that, to be honest with you, but we made it happen. And just some comfortable shoes. Like, we all have different things that we like. Some nice running shoes. Have a pair of slides as well. So when you go take a shower at the festival, if it's a camping festival anyway, you have some slides on because you don't want to have bare feet on that trailer. You don't want to do that to yourself. Next tip, I would say hydration. You want to make sure you're hydrated, like hydro homies all day. And I'm going to add, you can get these hydro packs. Shout out Sojourner for this one. You can literally keep a whole bunch of your stuff, keep your merch, carry your merch. You can customize it, add pins and stuff of that nature. But basically, it's a water bag. It has this in there. You fill it up. They have free water stations at the festival, and you're good to go. You always have portable water on you because it's hot a lot of the times. And you just got to be hydrated, especially if you're doing extracurricular activities, and got to make sure that you are staying up. On top of that, another tip, make sure you're getting a good meal in. I say eat at least one real meal a day. The memes are always like, I survived off of one chicken tender. And it happens to the best of us. But at the same time, you do want to ensure that you're getting some nutrition. Like, even if it is that one chicken tender a day, make sure you actually get a proper meal in you so you can actually dance. You're going to be standing for 12 hours, 8 to 12 hours, maybe longer if you're going to afters. You want to make sure you're fueled up because you can't really dance if you're just tired. And that goes hand in hand with the hydration. Get one good meal before. If it's a city festival, you have more options because you're in the city, so you can just go to a restaurant or get drinks, whatever makes the most sense with your friends, and then go into the festival ready. If you have a big appetite like me, gonna eat before they're gonna get to the festival, gonna get some island noodles. That's just, it is what it is. Nothing wrong with that. But I like to eat before and like right when I get there so I don't have to worry about it and I'm good to go for the day. And if I'm really feeling hungry, get a slice of spicy pie later. What I would say also, some common mistakes if you're doing a camping festival anyway, people overpack all the time. I'm honestly a minimalist. I bring exactly just what I need, no cooler, a cot, a tent just in case. I don't really like doing the tents anymore nowadays. Like I've been to so many camping festivals and I bring a tent, I don't even use it. End up sleeping in a hammock in the forest somewhere, on the ground somewhere. Like I'm a gremlin, like I said. But I find the cot canopy method is golden. I like to put up my canopy, have my cot under, tarps, and good to go. You don't need to bring 3 suitcases full of everything. For the girlies, I know you have a little bit more maintenance and stuff. Understandable. You got to do what you got to do. But even then, you don't have to go overboard and pack so much stuff to the brim where you are literally just like, it's too much for you. You don't have to do all that. Pack the essentials, pack a little bit of extras, and keep it pushing. You don't have to go above and beyond, especially if it's your first festival. Just kind of pump the brakes a little bit. Another thing I'll add, a common mistake people make, they stay at one stage all day. They'll just camp the main stage the whole time. There is a whole festival. You don't have to sit at main stage or one stage. Go explore. If it's your first festival, it's going to be kind of overwhelming. It's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts, visuals everywhere, and different types of people. Enjoy yourself. Go explore the different activities. So a lot of these festivals have their music and arts festivals. Remember that. So there's a lot of people painting, live painting, and merch booths selling an array of things. Like this stone right here, it's a sapphire with opals in it. And I got that at a festival. You can literally find some of the coolest things, one of a kind things that you can't get anywhere else. Like I only do my shopping at music festivals because it's the stuff that I love the most. And I'm supporting a small business. I love to support people and not just like some massive corporation. It feels better. The quality is usually really nice. You can find the deals and find what you need. Depends on your style. Another tip I'll add here, a common mistake people make, don't ignore your rest. If it's a camping festival, it can be a little harder to get some sleep because you're camping out in the middle of nowhere. But when your body tells you it's tired, get some rest. Just relax a little bit. It's okay if you have to miss a set or two sometimes. You're going to see that DJ again in the future, more or less. But prioritize making sure that you are actually good to go. Because if you're just groggy and tired, you bring the group down, the vibes are not there, it can do a lot mentally too. You want to make sure you're actually enjoying your time. If you're tired, take a nap. Even if it's a little power nap. Hour or two, recharge, back at it. Get some good grub in you, get running. On top of that, just make sure to pace yourself. It is a marathon, not a sprint. You don't have to go crazy hard the first 2 hours you get there, just slamming a whole bunch of beatboxes and going crazy. You don't have to do all that. There's nothing wrong with just, kind of chilling in the back middle. I personally like to be in like the middle front because I want to see all the production. I want to see the lasers. I want to be able to see the screen. And I feel like you can still hear the sound decently enough when you are in the front middle. The rail riding is fun too. I feel like I enjoy that from time to time. If it's an artist I really want to see, I will camp rail a little bit. But typically front middle is the best, so you get the best of both worlds. You still feel in the bass, you're still seeing the visuals, lasers. It's all encompassed together, and you have room to dance. Like, for me, I go to mostly electronic music festivals, so EDM. Dance music. I want to dance. I'm in there getting groovy, having a blast. I want space. If you are crammed in the front and, at the rail, like there's not really room to do that. You can headbang, that's a thing too, but you want to make sure that you actually have space to enjoy yourself, to breathe. Like my first festival was Rolling Loud. Talk about diving in the deep end. The amount of people and... That's another story for another day, but just make sure you pace yourself because the festival can be a really fun time if you treat it like a marathon, not a sprint. I'll end that off with that. Honestly, go to the festival and don't have expectations. You are doing something new for the first time. It can be a lot, it can definitely be overwhelming. It helps to go with somebody who already is aware and has an idea of what it's like so they can kind of point you in the right direction. But also, I would say don't be afraid to go on a side quest. Go do your own thing. It's okay to break off from the group from time to time. Make sure you have your phone charged, a portable charger as well. That's always something you want to keep. I will say a face mask, always great because it can be kind of dusty. And I'm kind of intertwining tips for camping festivals and city festivals because two different things, but they're kind of the same in what you need. Very just simple things. You got to eat, you got to hydrate. But city festivals are a little easier to handle just because you're going back to a nice hotel or Airbnb with all the homies after it's over at 10. Or you're going to the afters and then you can actually come home and take a real shower, not a trailer shower or whatever it is. But you just have to make sure you enjoy yourself. Like, you spent money to go have fun. So don't have all these expectations like I have to do this, I have to see this specific set or else. Have a schedule. I think having a nice loose schedule is good, but don't chase the set so hard to where you're not even having fun anymore. You're just like, oh man, I wasn't at the right place at the right time. Like, it's okay. Everyone's experience is going to be different, but just have fun with it. Don't put so much expectations on yourself and on the event. Go into it blindly and have a good time. Make sure to just radiate good energy as well because it helps everyone. It'll do more for you at the end, and the world needs more good energy right now. I'll say this, just literally have fun. We are all there to let loose. It's an escape for some people. I wouldn't say an escape, but live music can heal a lot of people. And if it's your first event, go into it with an open mind, express yourself how you want to, and just be you. That is the beauty of a festival. You can literally just do whatever you want to do and be who you are. And no one is judging you. And if someone is judging you, then they need to look within. That is on them. And don't let them ruin your time. That's going to be it for this one. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoy your first festival experience. Or if you have any of your first festival experiences, leave them in the comments. I'd love to hear and see what other people's first event was like. Mine was Rolling Loud, and that'll be another video for another day. But let's just say that one was an insane first opening to that. I'd recommend a City Fest if it's your first one, just so you can kind of understand what's going on. I don't like camping personally, but I love music, so I'm willing to sacrifice that to camp outside. But I'm getting old, and it's nice to have a hotel, so I'm leaning more towards city festivals nowadays, but I'm still going to enjoy my Bonnaroos, my Lost Lands. You already know the vibes. Anyway, I hope you guys got some good tips. I hope you guys learned a lot from this. And just remember, it's okay to just have fun and do you. I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Happy holidays. And thank you very much.